I was always proud to be David's wife. I mean, I was.
He's not a muncher.
He's not. He's not. And so, I look back at those days and I smile at the short shorts, the even shorter short skirts and the tight tops and the big boots. And, I look back at those days and smile.
Yeah. What's the most garish thing you have in your wardrobe now?
Oh my gosh. Most garish thing. I don't have a lot of garish things. I used to have a lot of garish things. And I look back at all of those things and smile. I mean, it's been part of this journey. I got my Spice Girls costumes and they were pretty bejazzled.
Would you ever wear them again?
Possibly not. Possibly not.
I spoke to Victoria Beckham on the eve of the release of her 3-part Netflix documentary.
This is my story from me for the first time.
It was her first tabloid interview in almost 15 years, so I was desperate not to muck it up. She was everything I wanted her to be. She was fun, she was witty, she was self-deprecating, she was really open, really unguarded. I was quite nervous ahead of it. And she was, as I say, everything you wanted Victoria Beckham to be. I asked Victoria what it was like sleeping next to the world's best looking man every single night.
He's not a muncher.
He's not.
And she replied, well, let me tell you this, I wear earplugs. Yep, even David Beckham snores. She said that every night she gets into bed, clambers into bed with her earplugs in, the eye mask on. And she said every now and then David looks at her and goes, really? Must with the earplugs, really, again? And she says, yeah, let me tell you, you stop snoring and I will take the earplugs out, basically. And I just think it's brilliant, really humanising. There's probably a lot of men up and down the country who will relate, and a lot of women.
And what are you most hoping about the reaction to this documentary? It's amazing. You look great, fantastic. The one-liners, David's obviously making a cameo, returning the favour. What are you hoping the reaction's going to see?
Do you know, look, this is my story from me for the first time. As opposed to my story being told by other people. Look, if anybody out there has a dream and they're ambitious, hopefully they'll look at this and they will make it happen. I do think that there's an element of it hasn't been easy for me. I've never said it's been easy, and if you're prepared to put the work in, get knocked but keep bloody well getting up again, if it's going to make anybody follow their dreams and not be scared to do that, then I think that would be great.
In the documentary, in the second episode, she opens up for the first time really about her previous eating disorder. She said that she really struggled with body image. She got told by management to lose weight. So I obviously asked her about this. And she said she'd kind of replaced one obsession with a much healthier one, which is the gym. She trains 90 minutes every single day, 15 minutes on the Stairmaster. She's got to complete 100 floors, or she feels like she hasn't had a workout. She just said, look, it's a much healthier obsession for me to channel my energy into this. It gives her energy, it makes her feel great. And for her, it's just part of her routine, which she says she needs to function fully. Towards the end of the interview, I decided things were going quite well. I'd take a little risk, a little gamble, and see if she'd be up for a game of How Posh is Posh. She took it really well, and I was asking her things like, has she ever been to Lidl? She hasn't, but her mum shops there. Has she ever had a meal deal? She looked a bit confused. Does she have a club card? No, she doesn't. She's never flown Wizz Air, but she did excitedly say that she's previously flown EasyJet. She also said she was also previously a big fan of Ryanair. And I asked her when she'd last hoovered, and basically she last hoovered in 1999, the year she and David got serious, and she says, I leave the hoovering to Mr. Clean, he does it all. Might not surprise you to know, possibly because she has her own designer line, that she has not shopped in Primark, but her last Amazon purchase, she's a regular on Amazon, was some nipple covers.